producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
A supermarket, you will agree, is a rather unlikely place for clandestine love, terror, and murder. But as constant listeners to Suspense already know, anything can happen in the curious and macabre imagination of James Poe. And Mr. Poe has chosen an ordinary, everyday supermarket as the locale of his frightening story, Never Steal a Butcher's Wife. This truly chilling tale has only one happy aspect. It serves as a vehicle for the return to the air, after much too long an absence, of one of radio's finest actresses, Miss Cathy Lewis. Listen then as Miss Lewis and William Conrad co-star in Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
And now, Never Steal a Butcher's Wife, co-starring Mr. William Conrad and Miss Cathy Lewis. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It started the first day of the job. I was clerk in the liquor department of this supermarket. I hadn't been in Los Angeles but about a week. My brother, when I left New York, had given me this letter to a friend of his, a guy who owned a string of these supermarkets, and this guy had this opening, liquor clerk, and comes following Monday, I'm at work. It's one of those big places with hardly any clerks, you know. You pushed a little cart around and you helped yourself. To get out, you passed the cash register and the girl loaded your stuff and rang up the price. Well, that's where the trouble was. This girl at the check stand. I hadn't noticed her until around noon, and when I happened to look up, there she was, looking at me. Just looking at me. Well, she must have been 50 feet away at least, and with customers between us, but it was like we were all alone, the two of us, on a beach somewhere, an empty beach. Just you and me, baby.
Hey.
Just
Hey, you.
and me.
Hey.
What?
What's the matter? Sleep on your feet?
What'd you say?
You're the new guy, huh?
Oh, yeah, I just started this morning.
I'm Nick Arno. I work the vegetables.
Oh, Harry Carr. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. You got 2 bottles of cold beer?
Sure. There you are. Only, don't open them here by the counter. You know, law.
I have them out back with my lunch.
Nick.
What?
The, gal over there by the cash register.
Mary?
Yeah, is that her name, Mary?
Yeah. What about her?
Well, that's what I was wondering. What about her?
Oh. No soap. She's married.
Are you kidding?
See that big guy over there with the knife? Kraus, the butcher.
Yeah?
Ask him if I'm kidding.
Well, who's he?
Her husband.
Oh.
See it.
I looked over at the butcher. He was a funny-looking guy, a real creep. He stood there sharpening a tremendous big cleaver, whistling to himself. He wore rimless glasses with thick lenses so that his eyes looked like baseballs. When he saw that I was looking at him, he nodded and went on whistling and stropping. I looked over at her. She was giving me the eye again. We closed at 7. The vegetable guys carted out the old stuff, and the delicatessen man put away his pickles, and I checked the register, counted my slips, made out my entries. And Kraus, the butcher, was still there, packing and cleaning, putting stuff in that big refrigerator room back of the counter. But she had left. So I got into my street coat and I walked out.
Hello?
She was standing looking at a shoe display a couple of doors down from the market.
I said hello. Don't you say hello wherever it is you come from?
Well, sure. Hello.
Taking the bus?
Mm-hmm.
Which way do you go?
Down to Western.
I'm going that way. I'll drive you.
Oh, no. I don't think you better.
What's the matter?
Well, I just wouldn't want to trouble you, that's all.
No trouble.
Well,
Come on. I'm parked right here.
Well, what about Mr. Kraus?
He'll be there an hour yet. He takes the bus.
Oh.
Come on. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I just don't think
Oh, come on. Get in.
All day long I'm pushing liquor at them, and now they're pushing it back at me.
You're cute, Ed. I mean it. You're cute.
Yeah, well, so are you, baby.
You really think so?
Sure, baby.
Harry, let's get out of here. Go someplace else.
Hey, I gotta work in the morning.
Silly. This is the morning.
It is. Hey, Mac, what's the time?
Almost 1:30.
You really think I'm cute, Harry?
Well, sure, baby, but it's late. It's real late.
Don't worry, sugar.
Come on, I'll take you home, huh?
I'll take you home.
Of course, I felt lousy the next morning. I'm not much of a drinker, but she looked fresh as a daisy, smiling and joking with the customers. Well, I avoided her all day. I didn't like this setup. I didn't like to think about what must have gone on between her and Krauss when she got in. When I came out that night, there she was, waiting for me. I tried to get away,
Harry.
but she said she had something very serious to talk over, and, well, the way she said it, I got in the car again.
He's awful. Really, you don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's tough.
You just wouldn't believe some of the things.
Yeah. Look, Mary,
He's crazy jealous.
Huh? What does he know about me? What did you tell him?
Well, I got in this morning, and there he was. He said, "Where have you been?" I said, "What's it to you, Andy?" I call him Andy. Drives him crazy. He said, "Don't you think you can fool me?" And then he started to cry and talk real crazy.
Look, Mary, maybe we better not see each other again, huh?
Don't be silly. He doesn't know who you are, who it is.
Yeah, but he could find out.
Not unless I told him.
What? You wouldn't do that?
Of course not, baby. As long as you're good to me.
Next night, I stayed in the market after work. I was scared. I did inventory. I counted bottles. I cleaned the refrigerator. I changed the water in the soft drinks cooler. I just kept busy. And across the market, Krauss was moving around, cleaning up. After a while, he took off his apron. He came over. Hello, Mr. Krauss.
Give me a bottle of beer.
Well, yeah, sure thing.
All right to drink it here?
Well, sure. We're closed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Here's an opener for you.
Thanks. You're working late?
Well, you know how it is. Nothing to do evenings.
No?
No, I'm new out here. You know, it takes time to make friends.
Yeah. Listen, do you know my wife?
Your wife?
Yeah, you know her?
Well, isn't she the one who checks the groceries?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a very nice-looking lady.
Yeah. Listen, have you noticed anything funny going on there?
Funny?
I think somebody's playing around with her, and I want to find out who. Listen, have you noticed anything? I mean, some guy who shoots the breeze with her, something like that?
Well, no. No.
Then will you do me a favor?
Well, sure. What?
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I will, Mr. Krauss. I promise you.
I'll find the guy. I'll find out who he is if it takes a year, and when I do, I'll kill him. Good night.
Good night.
And now, co-starring William Conrad and Kathy Lewis, Act 2 of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
Well, the next day was tough, real tough. With Mary looking over at me every now and then, giving me those big eyes, and Krauss looking over and raising his eyebrows. Do I know who it is yet? And me making a long face and shaking my head. And then Nick, the vegetable man, comes over.
I see you didn't understand what I told you the other day, huh?
What? What's that, Nick?
About Mary. I told you she was a married woman.
What are you talking about?
I see you, the both of you, coming out of a bar the other morning.
You're nuts.
Don't pull the hard face with me, Harry. I ought to tip Krauss off to what's going on.
Look, Nick, Nick, be a good guy, will you?
Be a good guy. I'm telling you, you better be a good guy and leave the butcher's wife alone if you know what's good for
I
you.
will, Nick. I will. I got no use for her.
You better not. She'll get what's coming to you.
Sure, Nick. Sure thing. I meant it. I had no use for her, but this was a broad you couldn't shake. That night, she was waiting for me after work outside the market, and she wouldn't listen to reason.
But, baby, you can't pull out until I'm ready to let you out. Stop being silly and get in the car.
Look, can't you understand? I don't want any trouble.
There won't be any if you're smart. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go have some fun.
Look, Mary, please.
What is it? What?
Oh, hello, Nick.
I warned you.
Oh, look, Nick, you got it wrong.
Have I?
What is all this?
You shut up.
Don't you talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you like I please. Cheat, two-timer, tramp.
Harry. Hit him, Harry.
But I didn't hit him, because all of a sudden I knew what I had to do, and I knew that I had to do it fast.
Harry? Where are you going, baby?
I didn't turn. Nick was still standing there beside the car. I went back into the market. Mr. Krause? Mr. Krause?
Yeah?
I found out.
What?
I found out who it is.
Who?
Who? Nick.
The vegetable man?
Yeah.
The vegetable man. I never did like him. I never did.
I got out of there then, and I took a fifth of bourbon home with me. No dinner. I just lay there on the bed for about 3 hours, talking to myself. And then finally my mind was made up, and I started to pack. I was broke, but I didn't care. I'd have to skip out on my rent, but that didn't matter. I didn't care. I just wanted out. From Krause, from Mary, and from Nick. But I couldn't walk out and leave Nick on the spot, even if he was a snooping little rat, so I wrote a note to Krause. I said, I did it, Krause. Don't blame anybody else. Then I took the note, my bag, and the key to the market, and I tiptoed out of the room and house. I caught a bus, and I went to the market. The boulevard was deserted. I looked in through the glass door. In the back of the place up high, there was a red neon beer sign that blinked on and off, on and off. I unlocked the door, and I went in. And I locked the door behind me. The place was eerie in the dark with that red light blinking on and off. I went to the butcher counter first, and I laid the note on the scale where he'd be sure to see it. Then I crossed over to the liquor department. It was dark, and I kept bumping into things. And I thought, why am I acting like a criminal? And then I turned the light on. And the whole place was suddenly dazzling, and it hurt my eyes. I looked at the cash register. I was just thinking about maybe taking a couple of bucks when the light went out. But I hadn't touched the switch. There were other switches in the place, but I didn't know where. After that brightness, the place seemed twice as dark. The red sign blinked on and off. On and off. And then I saw him. Krause. He was standing behind the meat counter at the scale. He picked up the note, and he read it. I couldn't see his eyes, just the glasses. And every time the light blinked, they shone red, bright red, like some sort of a terrible toy. And then he yanked a knife out of the rack on the chopping block and started toward me. It was like a movie that you'd see one frame at a time. Each time the light blinked on, he wasn't where he'd been before. But he was closer. Closer.
And now, co-starring William Conrad and Kathy Lewis, Act 3 of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
I hid behind a tower of dog food boxes. I could hear his squeaky shoes coming for me. And then they stopped, and there was another sound. He'd taken off his shoes. Very quietly, I bent and I took mine off, and I began to tiptoe away. And then I rounded a corner, and there he was, not 2 feet away from me, with his back to me. And I lost my balance, and I put my hand out to steady myself. And a whole display went over, and I ran. Then I was at the end of an aisle, and there was a wall, the back wall. And I turned, and he was coming straight at me. My hand touched something cold. It was a bottle. I grabbed it. It was ammonia. Krause! You get back! You get back, Krauss, or I'll blind you. Krauss, I warn you. I swear I will. He stood there like a crazy giant, like a cyclops, tearing at his eyes, the ammonia running down his face. But I didn't wait. I ran past him, bumping him aside. And I cut around the cash register and past the delicatessen and the bakery into the door. No, it was locked. The key, I'd left it in the lock and it was gone. Krauss kept coming, feeling his way along, moaning, silhouetted in the light that gleamed like a tongue of flame on the knife that he'd held in his hand. I slid behind the counter of the meat department. Under my feet, the sawdust. I bent and I scooped up a handful. And he moved his head from side to side, trying nearsightedly to see me. And then his head stopped moving, held it sideways, using one eye to see me. He came on, the knife held way back. And I waited. When I let fly with the sawdust and I jumped to one side with my back up against the block and he twisted and skidded in the sawdust and he fell. And it was very still for a moment. In the blinking light, I saw the knife. He'd fallen on it. It was sticking in the middle of his chest. Then, very slowly, he got to his feet, one hand over the place where the knife was. And then he started toward me again. He grabbed a cleaver from the chopping block, and I backed away. Behind me, I felt a large cold handle, the door to the meat storage room, and I heaved it open. Inside, it was cold, bitter cold, and it was dark. In the center of the door was one small, thick pane of glass. It was clouded, so I wiped it clear with my hand, and I looked out. And Krauss stood there, his face an inch from mine, looking in at me. And then his eyes rolled back, and his face went slack, and he fell out of sight. He was dead. I was sure of it. I felt around in the dark for the door handle, but it wouldn't move. I heaved, and I dug, but it wouldn't move. Oh, maybe another door, I thought. Maybe there's another door out of this place. And I began to search for it in the dark, feeling along the icy, damp walls. I walked into something cold and swung gently when I touched it. A side of beef. But no door. I moved on farther. Another icy cold thing. I'm crazy. I know it. I'm crazy. This one feels as though it's wearing silk stockings. So here I am. It's awfully cold. It's cold as a tomb. Oh, the time goes slow. While I'm waiting, I'll tell myself the whole story again and again. It'll give me something to do, you know? Something to think about. But, you see, it started that first day of the job. I was clerking the liquor department at a supermarket. I hadn't been in Los Angeles for a week. But my brother, when I left New York, had given me this letter to a friend of his, the guy who owned the supermarket. And this guy had an opening.
Suspense, in which William Conrad and Kathy Lewis co-starred in William N. Robeson's production of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife, written by James Poe. In a moment, the names of tonight's supporting players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Supporting Mr. Conrad and Miss Lewis in Never Steal a Butcher's Wife were Joe DeSantis and Lou Merrill. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You hear America's favorite shows on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Listen now to No Hiding Place, starring Court Benson and Grace Matthews, and written especially for Suspense by William N. Robeson. For you.
To you, maybe, but not for you.
What's that mean?
Nothing really, just trying to get things started.
Seems to me you got enough started with that bomb shelter you're digging in the backyard.
Fallout shelter, Mary Lou. No such thing as a bomb shelter these days. Bombs are too big. No protecting against them. Just fallout. No place in the country is safe from radioactive fallout after an attack.
Except us.
And folks like us, who've built their own shelters.
Well, just between you and me, Sam, I wouldn't be caught dead in that cave you've dug.
You'd sure be caught dead outside of it come an attack.
Hey, Pop.
Yes, Andy?
There are a couple of fellows outside from the TV station.
TV? Oh, yes.
They want to know where the bomb shelter is.
Fallout shelter, Sandy.
Sam, what is this?
Tell them it's out back, and tell your sister to come out. They'll probably want to put us all on TV, I suspect.
Put us on TV? The very idea, Sam Endover. Springing a thing like this on me without any warning. My hair's a sight, my dress is a mess.
Now, Mary Lou, you look just fine to me.
Oh, now what?
Aha, that'll be the mayor, I imagine.
The mayor?
Yes, you know how politicians like to get in on things like this. It's a big story. Locally, that is.
Sam Endover, I'll be surprised if I ever speak to you again as long as I live.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce your friend and mine, His Honor, the Mayor of Happy Valley.
Thank you, Charlie Lemon. This is a great and historic occasion, my fellow citizens. It marks the completion of the very first fallout shelter in our fair city. It is not only as your mayor, but as head of your civil defense organization that I am here today to congratulate our public-minded fellow townsman, Sam Endover.
Hear that,
now,
Mary
at first sight,
he's talking about me.
The very idea of pulling this on me without any warning. Daddy, do I look all right?
You look scrumptious, honey.
The red light's on. Means the camera's on us.
Merciful heavens.
Say cheese, honey.
This here's Sam Endover and his lovely wife, Mrs. Endover, and his two lovely children. Sam, I want you to know Happy Valley is proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Now, Sam, maybe you'd like to tell all the folks out there how come you came to build this fallout shelter.
Oh, well, Your Honor, it seemed to me everybody was talking about defense and shelters, and nobody was doing anything about it. It seemed like somebody ought to get started, so I decided to build her.
Splendid. Citizenship in action. Wouldn't you say, Mrs. Endover?
It doesn't make any difference what I say. When my husband gets a bee in his bonnet, it's an ID fixe, if you know what I mean.
Yes, indeed I do. And what about the young folks? What do you think about your dad's project,
Who, me?
Yes, my dear, you. What's your name?
I'm Cindy.
And I'm Sandy.
Yes, Sandy. Just a minute, Cindy. How do you like this fallout shelter?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it comfortable?
I don't know. I guess so.
Oh, how would you know? You've never even been down in it.
Have you, Sandy?
Sure. I think it's cool and a half.
Cool and... Well, Sam, now how about telling the folks about your shelter, eh?
Well, okay. Well, now up above here, you can see the two ventilating pipes. You pump stale air out of this one, and it's replaced by fresh air through this one. Now, inside, well, it isn't a mansion, but it's got all the necessities. Canned goods, bottled water, paper towels, paper plates, first aid kit.
And you've got a radio, of course.
Oh, yes, and extra batteries. Everything to keep the family going for 2 weeks.
Splendid, just splendid. You're to be congratulated, Sam. Happy Valley is indeed proud of you.
It's very impressive, Mr. Andover. But will it work?
What do you mean, Charlie?
Well, do you really think 4 people could live in that little room for 2 weeks?
Well, of course I do.
Personally, I doubt they could stand it for a week. Even for a weekend.
Now, look here, Charlie Lemon. We're talking about survival, about a matter of life or death.
Yes, I know. But just between you and me, Mr. Andover, would you really put your family down there in that little hole?
I most certainly would, if it became necessary. And I'll prove it to you, and to all the other doubters, just how good my shelter is.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll take my family into it right now, just as if we were...
Sam!
And we'll spend the weekend down there, with no discomfort at all. And you can stay here, if you like, and take our pictures when we come out. Maybe that'll be proof, Mr. Charlie Wise Guy Lemon.
Sam, are you out of your mind?
No, but I'm good and mad, and...
That would be a convincing demonstration, Mr. Andover, if you really mean it.
I mean it. Go on, Sandy, pile in there.
Oh, boy, the whole weekend.
All right, you next, Cindy.
But, Daddy, I've got a date tonight.
There's no time for dates. This is going to be just like it'd be if there was an attack. In you go.
But, Daddy,
In. All right, you next, Mary Lou.
Sam, I told you I wouldn't be caught dead down there.
You're not going to let me down in front of the TV audience now, are
I
you?
just might.
Oh, Mary Lou, please be a pal.
Sam,
Besides, it's beginning to rain. Smile for the camera, like you were saying cheese, not prunes.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sam Andover has just locked himself and his family into his backyard fallout shelter to demonstrate how comfortable and safe it is. Good luck to you, Mr. Andover, and to your courageous family who will spend the weekend in your homemade fallout shelter. We return you now to our studios.
Yeah, you were a little hard on Sam Andover.
Maybe, but it's a better story this way, isn't it?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Better story for civil defense. We might even be able to tie it into a network news show. Get it all over the country.
My, that would be wonderful for Happy Valley, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't hurt you either. Come next November, would it, Mr. Mayor?
Well, I wasn't thinking of that.
Of course not.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Studio's on the horn.
Thanks, Joe. Charlie Lemon here.
This is Mr. Richards, Charlie.
Yes, sir?
That was a nice fast one you just pulled on Sam Andover.
Oh, well, you know how it is.
You made a good show out of a routine pickup.
I thought so.
Well, here's one that may top that.
What is it?
You get that mobile unit up to Larson Dam as quick as you can.
What's the trouble?
Well, there's none yet, but there may be plenty. The rain that just started down here is a cloudburst upriver. They're afraid the dam can't handle it.
I'm on my way. Mobile 1 over and out. Wrap it up, boys. We're pulling out.
But what about them, Andover and his family?
You heard what Sam said. They're safe down there for 2 weeks.
Say now, you can't beat this, can you? All the comforts of home.
like what?
Why, electric lights, radio, running water.
No television. Why isn't there any TV, Dad?
It takes up too much room, makes too much heat. And anyway, under attack conditions, we'd have to depend on radio for instructions.
What are we going to do without any TV?
There are books.
Yes, indeed. The Bible, Shakespeare, and What to Do Till Your Doctor Comes.
And there are magazines. Here, Cindy, is your favorite movie magazine.
I saw that one 2 weeks ago. Look, Dad, can't I get out of here? I got a very important date with Alan.
I'm sure Alan understands. He probably saw you on TV.
Oh, no.
Or heard about you on radio. You're a celebrity, you know. First on TV and then on radio. We all are. Celebrities.
Celebrity or not, the air's getting close down here.
All right. Sandy, crank up the vent blowers.
Sure, Dad.
There. That clears her out in a hurry.
It does? Hadn't noticed any difference.
You will.
Sam, listen. I've gone along with this the way you asked me to, but don't ask too much. I'm telling you now, I intend to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Then can I go on my date?
You two don't seem to realize how important this is.
I realize you let yourself be tricked by that smooth-talking Charlie Lemon into putting your family through one of the silliest, most uncomfortable darn fool
Wait
things.
a minute. Look at it this way, Mary Lou. When people see how easy it is for us to get by in a shelter...
Easy? Ha!
Maybe they might build shelters for themselves.
Now, here's the latest on the storm.
Turn up the radio, son.
Rains of
Let's
near
see what they have to say about us.
proportions have been falling steadily in the city and surrounding countryside for several hours. This unprecedented downpour has placed a strain on the Larson Dam, and it's now doubtful if it can hold through the night.
Oh, no.
Residents in Hawthorne Ravine, beneath the dam, are being evacuated by police and civilian defense teams. Elsewhere, mudslides have blocked several roads in the outskirts of the city.
Wowee.
Just 5 minutes ago, the mayor declared a state of emergency in Happy Valley and wired the governor to designate the town as a disaster area.
Oh.
In addition to the flood danger, mudslides created by the heavy rain are threatening homes in many areas. Civil defense
I don't understand it. They haven't mentioned us on the radio all evening.
They have more important things on their minds, it would appear. Well, it's time to go to bed.
Very well, dear. You want a lower or an upper?
I said go to bed. In my own bed, in my own house.
But we can't do that, Mary Lou. That'd be cheating, going back on my word.
Nobody's going to know or care. They've forgotten all about us with this storm. Well, Cindy, you ready for bed?
Oh, yes, Mother.
I want to stay down here.
I don't care what you men do, but us ladies are going to sleep in the house tonight.
Now, listen,
You
Mary
listen
Lou.
to me, Sam. I'm fed up. I've had it up to here. Now, you let me out of here this minute.
The lights.
Hey, what's that?
Turn on the lights.
Just a minute. Wait till I find a flashlight. The storm. The power failure, that's all.
That's all.
Daddy, you know I hate the dark.
Here's a flashlight, Dad.
Good boy, Sandy.
Scared, Daddy.
Now, there's nothing to be scared about, honey. We're all together.
Are we? Are you ready to stop this nonsense and go back to the house?
Oh. All right, Mary Lou, I guess so. But there probably won't be any lights there either.
There'll be hot water and room to move around in.
All right, you win. We'll go back to the house. That's funny.
What?
The door's stuck. Here, son, take this light a minute, will you? Try to free her. She's giving a little.
Sam, look.
Eh? What?
Squeezing around the edge of the door.
Mud. Well, there's no wonder I couldn't push it open against all that muck. They said on the radio, mudslides. We're buried in a mudslide.
What are we going to do?
Nothing, Mary Lou. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here until they come and get us.
I'm scared, Daddy. I'm scared.
No, Sam, no. We can't stay down here. Buried alive.
Now, shut up, both of you. We can and we will. This shelter was designed and equipped to keep the four of us alive for 2 weeks.
We'll all be dead in 2 weeks.
They'll come for us long before that.
No. They'll forget. They've got too many other people to take care of. They'll leave us here to rot in our
I
graves.
said to shut up!
Gee, Pop.
Oh, Sam. You hit me.
Well, I'm sorry, darling. I had to. This is no time to panic. Sandy.
Yes, Dad?
Get on the air pump. I want to make sure our ventilation is working.
Sure, Pop.
Yeah, she's pulling the used air out okay. Yep. We're getting good fresh air from the outside. Good. Now, listen to me. We have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. We're in the identical situation we'd be in after an H-bomb attack. We're forced to remain in this shelter for an indeterminate length of time. We have fresh air. We have food. We have a little light.
What happens when those batteries burn out?
They won't. If we use the light carefully, they'll last more than 2 weeks. There's only one thing that can hurt us.
What, Daddy? What can hurt us?
Ourselves. Cowardice. Panic. Tears. Hysteria. Like I said, we're okay and we're provided for. And there's only one thing that is asked of us.
What's that, Dad?
That we survive.
No hiding place down there. Not when forces beyond man's control conspire against man's comfort and convenience. No hiding place. When thunderheads climb majestically in the summer afternoon and dump a Niagara of rain in one little river valley. A whim of nature from which no man is altogether safe, but at least nature's whim and not man's. A storm that is over with the next day's sun, not a man-made sun exploding and poisoning air and earth and sky for days on end.
Mobile 1, Charlie Lemon speaking.
This is Richards, Charlie. You going to call it a day?
2 days and a night. I'm beat.
Well, I'll bet you are. Well, you take tomorrow off. Now, I'll have Eddie Hartwig cover the mobile unit for you.
Thanks, Mr. Richards. It'll be pretty quiet, just clean up stuff. Dam's holding and the water's dropping. Of course, the mudslides will be giving some trouble until they settle, but they're mostly in new subdivisions in the hills. And everyone's been evacuated from the really bad areas.
Well, you can be proud of yourself, Charlie. You've got a lot of fine pickups the last couple of days, beginning yesterday morning with that family in the fallout shelter.
Holy smokes, I forgot all about them.
Well, no wonder you've been a little busy.
No, listen, Mr. Richards. They live in Holly Glens. That's the site of one of the worst mudslides. And I was the one who dared them to go into that shelter. It's all my fault.
But they're all right. They're in the shelter.
That's for sure, but how do you know they're all right?
I wear my pink pajamas in the summer when it's hot. I wear my woolen nightie in the winter when it's not. And sometime in the springtime and sometime in the fall, I jump between the sheets without a darn thing on at all.
It's a long time since I heard that song. Where did you learn it, Sandy?
In the Scouts.
Well, that's where I first heard it.
Yeah?
When I was a scout, yeah, way back before the war.
Which war, Dad?
Well, the World War, of course.
1 or 2?
Sandy, your father's a young man. Why, he almost missed the Second World War. He was so young.
Yes, I had to lie about my age, but they finally made me a drummer boy with an armor division.
Come on, Dad.
Mary Lou, this is wonderful.
What is, honey?
We're talking to each other. We're kidding with each other. We're not looking at television. It's just wonderful.
Oh, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm pleased to meet you, Mary Lou. I'm glad to make your acquaintance, Sandy.
Hi.
And to know you, Cindy.
Oh, Daddy.
We've all been away from each other far too long.
Sam,
Yes, darling.
hold my hand.
Like that?
Like that. And squeeze it hard. Like that. Oh, Sam, I don't want to get lost from you again.
You won't, honey, I promise.
Daddy,
Yes, dear.
I don't feel so good.
What's the matter?
I've got a headache. And I feel sort of woozy.
Oh, well, we'll fix that. Sandy, man the pumps.
Aye, sir.
All you need is a little fresh air, my girl. And that's what we got. Fresh air coming up.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Something's funny. This pump's hard to turn.
Well, let me see. Yeah, so it is. All right, keep turning while I test the suction. No, it's not pumping any air out. Hand me that broom, Sandy.
Here you are.
You. I just poke it up the pipe and see what's obstructing it. Oh, my.
Sam, what is it?
Oh, no.
Sam, where's all that mud coming from?
From the ventilating pipe, that's where. The mudslide's covered the shelter completely. It's blocking the vents. It's cut off our air. We're trapped down here.
Sam, now don't you press the panic button.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to have to slap your face.
Oh, that would never do. Not in front of the children.
Daddy, my headache's something awful.
I'll get you some aspirin. But I'm not sure it'll do any good.
Oh, why not?
Well, I think Daddy better tell you.
Hell. Now, listen carefully, kids, and quietly. We're in a bad spot. Our air is cut off. We only have as much air to breathe as there is in the shelter. Now, I want you to lie down and don't make any sudden movements. And don't breathe deeply. We've got to conserve the air as long as we can.
For how long, Dad?
I don't know, Sandy. Until they come and dig us out.
But they won't come. Mother said so.
Crying won't make them come. Now, knock it off.
Yes, Daddy.
Take this aspirin, dear.
Wait a minute. We're having so much fun entertaining ourselves, I forgot all about the portable radio. Turn it on, son.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's got a bigger disaster than we have.
Evacuation post in the basement of the police station. 2 bulldozers are needed at once in Holly Glen. 2 bulldozers to Holly Glen at once.
Listen,
Holly Glen.
Attention,
Maybe they
Sam
remember.
Endover.
They have, listen.
This is a message to Sam Endover and his family in their bomb shelter in Holly Glen. Your shelter is buried beneath a mudslide. We are making every effort to dig you out.
Oh, thank God.
Bulldozers are on their way. But meantime, volunteer civil defense workers are shoveling away at this mountain of mud from which I am speaking directly above you. Hang
Right
on.
above us.
Don't panic. Help is on its way.
On its way. But will it get here soon enough?
How does it look, Mr. Mayor?
That mudslide's treacherous, Charlie. As soon as the dozer cuts away a path, the hill comes down and fills it up.
Have they any estimate on when they'll get through?
It's anybody's guess.
I feel terrible about this. You know, it's my fault they're down there.
Don't feel too bad yet. Look at what happened to their house. That big tree fell right across the bedroom wing. They'd all be dead if they'd been there last night.
Maybe they're dead anyway.
Let us pray that they're not.
Yeah, you do that. Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Cut me into program channel.
Okay. Start in my cue. This is a message to Sam Endover and his family. This is a message to Sam Endover and his family. Charlie Lemon speaking. This mudslide is giving us a lot of trouble, but the bulldozers are making headway. 2 of them have been working for the last hour,
Sandy.
and we've sent for 2
Oh,
more.
Sandy.
So don't worry.
He's
We're going
unconscious.
to get you
Sandy.
out. I repeat,
She's still breathing.
this is a message to
Let
Sam
me turn off that
Endover and his
radio.
family.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shh. Don't get excited. Don't use up the air, dear.
It's all my fault. I got you into this. I made you.
You brought us all together, Sam. That's what's most important. We're together. For the first time in a long, long time. Sam,
Yes, dear.
kiss me, Sam. I guess I'm slipping. I thought I heard
So did I.
the tricks our imagination plays on us.
No, it isn't imagination. They made it. They got here.
Oh, thank God.
All right. I'll take Cindy. Can you handle Sandy?
Yes, dear. Here they are.
They're all okay.
Oh,
Mother.
Okay, darling, we're all right.
Smile for the television cameras.
I know. Like I was saying, cheese, not prunes.
Suspense. You've been listening to No Hiding Place, starring Court Benson and Grace Matthews, and written especially for Suspense by William N. Robeson. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Lee Vines as Charlie Lemon, Leon Janney as the mayor, Jimsy Summers as Cindy, Larry Robinson as Sandy, William Smith as Mr. Richards, and Ivor Francis as the announcer. This is Stuart Metz, inviting you to listen again next week when we return with Dreams, written by Jack Bundy, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Stars shed their inhibitions on Arthur Godfrey time weekdays on the CBS Radio Network. And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Listen now to Yuletide Miracle, starring Larry Haynes and Santos Ortega, and written especially for Suspense by John Roberts.
Go ahead and laugh if you like. Only kids and old ladies believe in ghosts. Yeah, sure, that's what I thought, too. Until I met a chubby little guy with hair like cotton candy who called himself Sir Benjamin. But first, let me fill in the details about my meeting with Sir Benjamin. I was in one of those free eats missions along the Bowery. I ducked in there to escape a parole officer named Brannigan. Brannigan was out to hand me a merry set of bracelets for Christmas when he caught me. The mission was empty. I had it all to myself. Except for a skinny young punk hacking out a cough that made the benches jump. Hey, kid, you're sick.
Yeah, I know.
You need a doctor.
I've had a doctor. I'm wearing hospital pajamas under this suit.
Oh?
Yeah, I went down the fire escape to the street to hear. I want to get home for Christmas, finally. I've been years making up my mind to it.
What are those boxes you're holding?
Christmas presents for my mother, my sister Linda, my kid sister Linda. Hey, you like this?
Oh, lady's gold watch, huh?
Yeah, it pins on the dress.
Mm-hmm.
I once stole my mother's watch and sold it. This squares it.
Yeah. What's in the other box?
Nylon stockings. My sister Linda's always had a...
Hey, kid, now, come on, get hold of yourself. Huh? Come on now.
I can't get hold. Look, these presents. If you could get them to Mrs. B. Simmons for me, tell her that Tommy, her son, Tommy, Mrs. B. Simmons.
Hey, kid. Come on, Tommy, get hold. The coughing stopped. And it was right then that Sir Benjamin, the chubby little ghost with hair like cotton candy, happened. The first I knew of him was magic, as if he was announcing himself. It was music coming from an upright piano on a platform way down the mission hall. A Christmas hymn. But look, until my eyes popped out of my head, I couldn't see anybody. The piano was going, but nobody I could see was playing it. I went up to the piano and reached over the stool to see how the trick was worked. And my hands touched something solid, like somebody sitting on the stool. And then I saw fingers, hands, skipping along the keys. Only hands, as if they had a life of their own. I don't know why, but I grabbed at them.
Ouch! That hurt. I bruise easily.
Hey, I'm seeing things, and now I'm hearing voices.
My voice, Chris. You're hearing me.
Well, where are you?
Right here, my boy.
What?
Just be patient, and I'll rematerialize. It takes a moment or two.
I saw the hands build. First arms, then elbows, shoulders, and then a body, slowly. And then the last thing, a head with little puffs of white hair. And then a face, a chubby face, rosy and smiling.
Well, here I am. Every bit of me I trust.
Who are you?
Sir Benjamin. I'm sorry if I worried you.
Hey, that trick, like you were invisible.
But I was invisible.
Oh, come on. Nobody can do that.
I can. And that's only one of my powers. But first, suppose we get right down to business, Chris?
We have business?
Of course. That boy over there on the bench, Tommy Simmons.
Oh, the kid, yeah. I almost forgot. He's lying there like dead. I don't dare go outside, but somebody's got to call an ambulance, do something.
It's too late for Tommy.
Well, now, we don't know that. We're not doctors.
I know that. The problem now is, what are you going to do about his dying wish?
What? Oh, you mean about delivering those presents to his family?
It would be fine if you deliver those presents in person.
Me? Hey, now, come off it, mister. It's not my job, and it's none of my business. Besides, I got problems of my own.
Brannigan?
What?
The parole officer?
How did you know about Brannigan?
I'm a very versatile and talented ghost. I also have powers of conjuration.
Come again?
Turn the boy's dying wish aside, and I'll conjure up Brannigan. You don't think I can?
I don't think you even exist. How about that? I think I'm dreaming you up.
Very well. I will demonstrate. Hold on to something, Chris. Conjuration is a very cataclysmic and strenuous business. You'll definitely be safer if you hold on to something.
Don't ask me why, but I grabbed hold of the piano. But it's a good thing I did, too, because the joint began to rock like an earthquake was hitting it.
There. I'm finished now. This is quite a job of conjuring. But, here's Brannigan.
What?
See? On the street, peering through the plate glass window of the mission, watching you.
Holy smoke. It is Brannigan. Hey, I gotta get out of here. I gotta find the back way out.
Here, through this yard door, quickly.
I dived into the yard where Brannigan's police was blowing at me. The yard was a dead end. High building walls all around like a prison yard. No exit except a long, narrow alley to the street past Brannigan. I flattened in the shadows, a dead duck. I was listening to Brannigan shout orders at a couple of bluecoats who'd come running when he whistled.
Watch the exit, men, while I flush him out. D'Angelo, you're trapped. Better surrender peacefully. Do you hear me, D'Angelo?
Trapped was the word, like a rat.
Oh, a pity. Too bad, Chris. What's the penalty for violation of parole?
A year, maybe 2. Oh, you were a big help shooing me into the yard. Here I go, talking to myself.
You're talking to me. I could really be a big help.
Give up, D'Angelo. Don't make me take you the hard way.
Think fast, Chris. You were to respect Tommy Simmons' dying wish. You were to go home for Christmas in his place.
Okay. If I was to, then what?
Then Brannigan goes empty-handed. In order to catch you, he must first see you.
Oh, sure. Brannigan's suddenly gonna go stone blind, huh?
No. You are becoming invisible.
It was a laugh. But the laugh was I was invisible. At least to Brannigan I was. He came right toward me with a flashlight in one hand and a gun in the other. Only he looked right through me as if he didn't see me.
D'Angelo! I know you gotta be in this yard.
I watched him search every inch. And then scratch his head and give up.
Now, Chris, for your part of the bargain. Here are Tommy's presents. Go deliver them.
Now, look. I'll leave here and only run into Brannigan outside somewhere. Now, what about that?
You remain invisible until you've arrived at your destination. That is, as long as you remain faithful to your mission. Go, Chris.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I going? Where do I find this Mrs. B. Simmons?
Not far. Just a brief train ride to a neighboring town. The town, Chris, is Bethlehem.
As Sir Benjamin had promised, it was a brief train ride. But funny, I felt like I'd come a long way. There was a deserted train shed with snow packed high. The station sign turned silver by the moon read Bethlehem. Not a soul in sight. No. There was someone. A girl. A girl in high boots, a snow hat, and the moon on her cheeks. She was coming toward me.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Chris?
Yeah, my name is Chris.
I'm Linda. Linda Simmons. I came to drive you home.
Just like that?
Just like what?
Well, I mean, no explanations. Like you knew I was here. And how come you know my name?
Oh, I was told you were coming, and told your name, too.
You were told?
Somebody telephoned.
Oh. Yeah, he telephoned. He wasn't kidding when he said he was a talented ghost.
Hmm?
Say, you came right at me just now. That means you saw me. You can see me, huh?
See you?
Yeah. Face, hands, body, me. I'm a guy. You look at me and you see a guy.
No. I cannot see you.
Then I am invisible.
No. It's just that I'm blind.
That drive home. Let's take it now, huh? There was a horse-drawn sleigh around the side of the shed. Silver bells on the reins and a horse whose name had to be Dobbin. You drove this rig all the way here by yourself?
Oh, you don't drive, Dobbin. He knows every inch of the way to the Bethlehem station. You see, we've been coming here every night for years.
Nice and slow and easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd been running since I was born, and now I was asking myself, what for? A guy can't stay tough in a horse-drawn rig in the snow. And when Linda put her hand on mine, I opened my fist for the first time I could remember. We reached home. A framed cottage, nothing fancy, with a candle burning brightly in the window.
Come in, Chris. Mother!
Right here, Linda.
Oh, Mother, this is Chris.
Welcome home, Chris.
Yeah, thanks. It's a nice place you got here, Mrs. Simmons.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how to say this, Mrs. Simmons. You see, I'm just a mug. I quit school the minute I learned how to tell the teacher off, so if I ain't got the right words...
You don't have to have the right words, Chris. You don't even have to get it said. You see, I know.
You know? About Tommy?
Yes, all about Tommy.
Well, how? Oh, there's somebody talked to you on the phone, too, huh?
Yes, somebody telephoned me.
Well, the last thing the kid thought about was you and Linda and coming home for Christmas. And he asked me to give you these. Gold watch for you, Mrs. Simmons. And
Chris.
These for you, Linda. Nylon stockings.
Thank you.
It's nothing big, I guess, but Tommy didn't have much to give the way it was with him.
You're wrong, Chris. Tommy had a great deal to give, and in his way, he gave it.
I don't follow.
A boy come home. Tommy couldn't come home himself, so he sent you to us, Chris.
You can say about me that I was born in 1935 and I stopped crying in 1936 at the ripe old age of 1. And you can say about me that I let a tear go I never knew I had. Christmas, 1961. Linda?
Yes, Chris?
Don't get me wrong. You know, it's no crime being poor.
Say it, Chris.
Well, it's like this. It's Christmas, but I don't see any tree. And I've been sniffing close enough to the kitchen to know there's nothing roasting in that oven.
You're disappointed?
Oh, no. Is it all right if I borrow Dobbin outside?
All right. Of course it's all right, Chris.
Put me down as a guy who never knows when to shut up. A tree and a turkey, sure, lady. Nothing to it. Presto Mephisto, I'm a magician. Here's your tree, lady, and here's your bird. What?
Quite a remarkable feat of magic, Chris. Presto Mephisto, eh?
Sir Benjamin, I was wondering when you'd show up the kibitz. You are here, Sir Benjamin.
Yes, but immaterially. And please don't ask me to rematerialize, Chris. I daren't show my face in Bethlehem.
Why not?
I lived here once before my present situation. I wasn't very popular with my townspeople, I'm afraid.
Oh, what'd they have against you?
Bills. I died owing the butcher, the baker, and even the undertaker.
Oh.
Let's get back to your problem.
Yeah, a tree and a turkey, and it's your problem. I'm dumping it right into your lap. You got me into this in the first place.
I see. Have you any money?
Not a plug nickel, and even if I had, the town is shut tight. But you're a talented ghost. A tree and a turkey ought to be a cinch. You got any ideas on it, Sir Benjamin?
Only one. My customary way of acquiring necessary things while I was alive.
Your customary way?
Credit, Chris. And I hope never to be a borrower again. But I suppose it can't be helped.
And, just where do we borrow this tree and turkey?
From Uncle Cale's poultry farm. It's just past the Merchant's Bank, a short drive.
Well, I'm a stranger here.
Move over. I'll take the reins. Get there.
There aren't any ghosts, and call me crazy, but Sir Benjamin drove the rig at a smart clip to a farm stacked with freshly cut trees.
Take your pick of tree and carry it to the rig. And Chris.
Yeah, what?
No unnecessary disturbance. I owe Uncle Cale a formidable bill already.
I threw the tree on the rig and went back. Sir Benjamin was coming out of a poultry house carrying a great big fat turkey.
It's a job persuading this feathered fellow. Here, take the leash and be on your way.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you going?
To leave a receipt for Uncle Cale for one tree and one turkey.
I'd sure like to be there when he reads it.
So would I, Chris. So would I.
I hurried back to the rig, right into the arms of trouble. Brannigan.
Hello, D'Angelo.
What?
Run, and you won't get 10 yards.
Okay. What did you do, look into a crystal ball to find out where I was?
I didn't have to. I just took the same train you took.
Ah, baloney. You had to see me to be able to do that.
I had to see you. What were you, invisible or something?
Sure, I was invisible.
D'Angelo, you killed me. Invisible.
Oh, yeah? All right, what about me yard behind the mission? You walked right past me. You played your flash right on me, but you couldn't see me. How about that?
I'll answer that one. Maybe I didn't see you because I didn't want to see you.
And now what?
That's the truth, D'Angelo. I didn't want to catch you. I had to make noises like wanting to because I'm a cop. But I didn't want to make the arrest. Not on Christmas, D'Angelo.
Yeah. Well, you're making the arrest now.
Maybe I'm not.
But why'd you tell me all the way here?
To see what you were up to. To see if you really had a heart. Yeah. So, you're bringing the Simmons a tree and a turkey.
Well, now, how do you know about the Simmons?
I knew Tommy Simmons. I saw him pass you those presents in the mission before he died. I phoned Mrs. Simmons and Linda that you were coming.
It was you who telephoned?
Me, sure. Who'd you think?
What's it? I thought Sir Benjamin.
You thought who, D'Angelo?
Never mind. Skip it.
Now, I'll ask one question, and then maybe I'll leave. Now, think carefully before you answer.
Go ahead, ask.
If I arranged for you to keep in touch with the parole officer by mail, providing those letters were postmarked Bethlehem, would you like it that way?
Would I?
Brannigan,
where else does a guy want to write letters from but home? That's almost all there is to the story of Sir Benjamin. Me, Brannigan, Mrs. Simmons, and Linda. Well, we had to take the door down to get the tree into the house, and we had to find an extra stomach apiece to accommodate the turkey. And then later, with the fire going and the lights down low, Linda and I sat dreaming on the sofa. I had my fist open for keeps, and her hand was right in mine, like it belonged there.
It's been a perfectly wonderful Christmas, Chris.
Yeah, wonderful.
And thanks to you, we had a tree and a turkey.
Well, thanks to me. Now, the tree and turkey wasn't my trick.
The tree and the turkey were? Mm-hmm. Chris, what are you saying?
No, really. The thanks goes to another guy. A chubby little guy who sure has a talent for getting what he wants. His name's Sir Benjamin.
Sir Benjamin?
Yeah. Why?
Well, the coincidence of names. Well, I used to call my father Sir Benjamin in play. Oh, we'd play Lord and Lady. My father and he'd call me Princess Linda, and I'd call him Sir Benjamin.
The Coincidence of names, you said, huh? Linda, suppose it isn't a coincidence.
But my father died years ago.
Yeah, so did my Sir Benjamin. The guy I'm talking about is a ghost.
A ghost?
Yeah. A ghost like I met in a mission when your brother Tommy died. All of a sudden, a piano started going. Piano music, but nobody I could see was playing.
Chris?
Huh?
Our piano is playing.
Yeah, so it is. Hey, you want to bet it's Sir Benjamin?
Bet, but how can you prove it?
Well, easy. I toss a turkey wing at the piano stool. I bet you Sir Benjamin lets out a yell and complains about how easily he bruises. Do we bet?
What will we bet, Chris?
A kiss. That way, Linda, nobody loses.
Suspense. You've been listening to Yuletide Miracle, starring Larry Haynes and Santos Ortega, and written especially for Suspense by John Roberts. Next week, instead of another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense, a gala song fest well calculated to put you in a bright holiday mood. The 7th annual Christmas Sing with Bing will come your way over the CBS radio network next Sunday evening, Christmas Eve. Singing along with Bing, Catherine Crosby, the Norma Luboff Choir, and those two fugitives from the Met, Charlie McCarthy and Mortimer Snerd. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr. Music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Rosemary Rice as Linda, Joe DeSantis as Brannigan, Catherine Rott as Mrs. Simmons, and Bill Lipton as Tommy. 2 weeks from today, we'll return with The Old Man, written by Bob Corcoran. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. In a moment, Act One of Doom Machine, starring Leon Janney as Dr. Ferris, and written especially for Suspense by Edgar Marvin. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, in the year 2500. On the outskirts of the great city is a large one-story house. In one wing of this house is the laboratory of Dr. Atlee Ferris, who is seated behind an enormous horseshoe-shaped desk, studded with levers and small blinking instrument panels.
Morning, Dr. Ferris.
Good morning, Jack.
I tried to work out those calculations you left as best I could. I hope I have them figured right, sir.
Never mind, I won't be able to use them anyway. I lost the train of thought on that wide pattern we were following.
Oh, it's too bad, Dr. Ferris. You were so far advanced on it.
Well, I'm only human, Jack. I'm not a machine. In fact, my humanity practically conspires against me. The level of concentration I need is fantastic, Jack. But I'm not pure brain. There are disturbances, distractions, emotional upheavals.
That's what life is, Dr. Ferris. We can't avoid that.
But if there were pure brain, Jack, a mind that would hold pure thought and nothing else, that would carry out the logical sequence of thoughts into action without any deviation from its purpose, regardless of any distraction or human consideration.
There's no such thing, Dr. Ferris. It would be monstrous.
Perhaps, but it would succeed in its work. Whereas we, because we're human, too often are distracted and fail.
I'd rather fail than be just a brain.
Yes, because you're human. and you won't admit that creatures with a pure brain would be superior to you. Back to your work, Jack. I'm just talking to myself anyway. He doesn't understand how limited the human mind is. Yes, that's it. That's what I need. A brain that isn't human. Third audio box entry, July 7th. The first parts for my new project arrived today, and I immediately began assembly. The job is going to be bigger than I expected. My original plans didn't call for motive power, but now I see that everything will be impossible unless there is force of action. Sixth audio box entry, July 20th. Sally is bursting with curiosity, but she knows enough now not to come near my workroom. Perhaps I should prepare her for the fact that we are going to have a guest in the house. 13th audio box entry, August 27th. This is probably the last report I shall make. There is complete mobility, and the concentration chamber has been sealed. Not even I could get it to change a thought once the decision trap is shut. Communicative power is slow, but there is no faltering of expression. The last thing is the will. I shall test that tomorrow. The final test.
I hear something. Is that it, Dr. Ferris?
I ordered it to report to me here in the laboratory at 10 o'clock. What time is it now, Jack?
It's just 10, Dr. Ferris. Is it safe?
We'll know in a moment.
I am here, Master.
It's enormous. The most enormous robot I've ever seen.
This isn't just a robot. Inside that enormous metal body is the most advanced electronic brain ever devised. Pure brain. Maximum electronic mentality. That's what we'll call him. Max.
I could think of other names.
The real thing, Jack, is his power of concentration. His will is tied directly to action. He does whatever he decides. Nothing can stop him. Nothing can distract him. His will is as strong as the titanium he's made of. He's perfect, Jack. Perfect.
Yes, he's perfect, Dr. Ferris. You've got what you wanted, a brain that isn't human. A thing completely without emotions.
Look at Daddy's laboratory, Philip. Isn't it immense?
You can see and hear everything from this control room.
Is that the robot, Mr. Ferris?
Yes, that's Max. Well, what do you think of him?
He's amazing.
He operates himself, Philip. He's not just a robot, he's a thinking machine. He's figuring out the solar energy formula right now. Jack does the manual work.
You mean the man takes orders from the robot?
Jack's not in Max's class when it comes to pure thought.
Oh, Daddy, it's humiliating to take orders from a machine.
Yeah? And what's your opinion, you brilliant young physicist, Philip?
Well, as a scientist, Dr. Ferris, I have to admit admiration for your robot, Max. But speaking as a human being, I think I'd resent taking orders from it, too. I mean, having it on a pedestal.
Well, that's where Max belongs. He can do the mental job, and Jack can't. Therefore, Max leads and Jack follows. I'm not interested in your so-called human values. I have no more feelings about them than Max has. The superior always lead the inferior. That's the way it is, and that's the way it has to be.
Dr. Ferris, I can't stand it anymore. I'm not working for you. I'm working for a machine, an iron monster.
Oh, now don't be
He knows
foolish.
it, too. I can feel it. He's cocky, Dr. Ferris. He gloats over us.
Well, that's how you feel, Jack. Max has no emotions. He's just doing a job.
I don't want to be a part of it.
But he's going to succeed, Jack. Max is going to accomplish in a month what you and I have been working on for 3 years. I'm going to fly to the capital tomorrow to report on our progress. You can't quit now. I'm depending on you.
How long will you be away?
Oh, a few days, maybe a week. And the final test of the formula may come while I'm gone. You have to be here.
Well, if we're that close to the end, I suppose I can stick it out.
Fine, fine. Now, if the test should come while I'm gone, I want you to record all the steps on the AudioVox tape recorder.
I'll remember.
Oh, and Jack, there may be some danger. You're going to be trapping the energy of the sun right in the laboratory. Radiation will be intense. Now, be sure you set the thermal drums in back of the solar tube so you can graph the heat measurement. The main thing, of course, is to be positive the formula's correct before you throw the switch.
How much chance I'll have to figure that. Max makes all the decisions.
Well, that's the one reason I'm not worried about the danger, Jack. You can trust Max. Whatever you think of him, you know that.
I suppose so.
Well, it's important that you believe in him. His mind, Jack, his pure electronic brain will do more for humanity than generations of emotional beings like us.
Home 23.
Home 23.
Omega 15.
Omega 15.
Thermodyne 24.
Thermodyne 24.
Set rheostat control.
Set rheostat. Max, that's it. That's the test for solar energy, the final test.
Set rheostat control.
You sure we're ready for it, Max? Let me look over the formula.
Formula is right.
Well, at least let me see it.
Do now.
Now? Is there any reason why we must finish it this afternoon? We've been working all day. I want to look over the formula tonight and tomorrow.
Must finish. Must finish.
All right. Nothing stops you. Let me turn on the AudioVox tape recorder so we can record the steps. Not a chance to get anywhere arguing with a machine. Never tired, no emotions, no feelings. After this test, I'm through. Dr. Ferris will know I'm walking out.
Set rheostat control.
Just a minute. There. Now I'll check the thermal drums. We're graphing.
Set thermal panel.
Check.
Increase. Raise. Thermal 8. Radial flux.
Boy, it's hot. We must be tapping the sun. Look at that control panel spin.
Thermal 10. Radial flux 8. Thermal 12. Radial flux 9.
Max, it's getting too hot. I don't think we can get any more increase.
Thermal 14. Radial flux 10.
No, Max, it won't work. I see it now. We're absorbing too much heat in the tube. We're not channeling out.
Thermal 16.
I'm afraid, Max. I'm afraid. Max is shooting heat rays. Max!
Jack gone. Heat over maximum. Need new formula.
Wonderful, Max, wonderful. It's running on solar energy. With this machine alone, this laboratory model, we could power 100 factories.
Heat too high.
Yes, I checked the thermal drums. The heat is too high, but we can fix that. Take a little work, but we can do it. You have no idea where Jack is?
Jack gone.
Yes, you told me that, but where? Well, I suppose he skipped out. He's been threatening that for a long while. Fine time to do it, though. That's human loyalty for you, and he used to say you couldn't be trusted because you had no feelings. Nothing would stop you from finishing a job. No petty human considerations.
Check audio box.
Yes, good idea, Max. I want to hear the steps in this experiment.
Not a chance to get anywhere arguing with a machine.
Yeah, that Jack.
Never tired, no emotions, no feelings. After this test, I'm through. Dr. Ferris or no, I'm walking out.
Yeah, just as I thought. Good riddance.
Set rheostat control.
Just a minute.
Nah. I don't want to hear any more of this. Don't worry, Max. I'll get you another assistant. Nobody worthy of you, I'm afraid. Just another human being like Jack. But you'll be able to use his arms anyway, won't you, Max?
Yes, Master.
Look, Sally, I appreciate the chance to work with your father, but I just couldn't take orders from Max.
Philip, I think you're wrong. I really do think that this time you're wrong.
Listen, why do you think Jack quit? Besides, your father never liked me, and this is his opportunity to make a fool of me.
But Daddy was very disappointed in Jack. This is your chance to make good in his eyes, patch everything up.
Oh, I don't know.
Besides, the work is so important. You keep telling me yourself how brilliant Daddy is.
Yeah, sure, but...
When this work is completed, Philip, it will mean all sorts of honors.
Will you
for
listen
him.
for a minute?
It can be the making of you as a scientist. Oh, for my sake, take the job.
You make it very hard to refuse.
Then don't refuse, Philip. I can call Daddy back.
All right, darling. For your sake, call him back.
Now, Philip, the one problem we had was the excess of heat vibration in the thermal tube itself. I checked over Max's new formula to decrease that, and I think he's got it. I've given him instructions based on that new formula. I want you to follow Max's orders completely. I'm jetting out to the Capitol again with a member of the National Thermal Committee, and I'm sure you can handle the work in my absence.
Well, I don't see why not. The way it looks, I'd only be an extra pair of hands for Max.
Just so. A very apt bit of phrasing, Philip.
Well, Max and I might as well get to work.
Fine. Max will show you how to regulate the thermal drums. Good luck.
I'm afraid we've been keeping you from concluding your experiments, Dr. Ferris, having you report to the Capitol so often.
On the contrary, Dr. Larkin, I'm in the fortunate position of being able to place my work in even more capable hands than mine.
Oh?
I don't suppose you've heard of Max.
Max?
Primary field 23.
Primary field 23.
Secondary field 19. Coil 64.
Secondary field 19, coil 64.
Circumference 20 degrees.
Circumference 20 degrees. But Ferris, you can't be serious. Rain like that is a monstrosity. It's inhuman.
Of course it's inhuman. That's the grandeur of it. No feelings, no emotions, nothing to distract it. Just pure scientific thought at the service of humanity.
But a thing like that cannot serve humanity, Dr. Ferris. It's wrong somehow.
We've always used mechanical servants, Dr. Larkin. But this very jet ship...
No. Not to make decisions for us. It's a mistake to grant free will to any mind untempered by feelings and emotions. There's something immoral about it.
Well, but that's just the beauty of it, Dr. Larkin. Precisely because he has no feelings, Max can never make mistakes.
Sorry, I don't believe it. No machine in the world operates to perfection.
But Max isn't a machine. Max is pure brain, self-corrected, undistracted. Here, let me show you. Just look at the perfection of his latest formula.
Ohm 22.
Ohm 22.
Omega 1-4.
Omega 1-4.
See? So he bases his new rheostat setting on Ohm 22, Omega 14.
Omega? Why Omega, Dr. Ferris? Isn't that a similar ratio?
Good Lord. Good Lord.
What's the matter?
Oh, no. Larkin, Max has repeated the same mistake. It's as high a ratio as the other. It'll build heat rather than dissipate it. If Philip goes near the thermal control with that formula, he'll be cremated, burnt to an ash.
Oh, Dr. Ferris, are you sure?
Unfortunately, I'm very sure. That's what happened to Jack. He was... Oh, no. Larkin, I've got to go back. I've got to get back in time. If we don't get there in time, I'll be a murderer, Larkin. You hear? A murderer.
Rheostat control.
Rheostat control.
Thermal panel.
Set thermal panel. Well, Max, this is the big one, isn't it? We're all set to drag in the blazing sun. You know, you're not half bad to work with after a fellow becomes used to your infernal arrogance.
Set thermal panel.
And your infernal driving. There. All right, Max, old boy, fire away. We're on to glory.
Increase, raise, thermal 8, radial flux 6.
Thermal 8, radial flux 6. Wow, this certainly builds up heat fast.
Thermal 12, radial flux 9.
Thermal 12, radial... Oh.
Thermal 14, radial flux 10.
Thermal 14. Machine's awfully hot, Max. There. Max, listen. I don't know about this. It's getting awfully hot.
Philip, get away from that machine.
Dr. Ferris, what's wrong?
He's shooting thermal rays. You'll be cremated, burned to an ash. Into the control room, quick.
Hey, easy.
Now, stay there. The inso-glass walls will shield you.
Thermal 16, radial flux 12.
Max is going to the thermal panel. I've got to stop him.
No, please, Dr. Ferris. You'll be killed yourself.
Now stay in there. Don't come out. Now, Max, listen to me. Your new formula was wrong. Wrong. Don't touch the thermal panel. You'll be destroyed. Stop, Max. Do you hear me?
Not stop until finished.
But not if you've made a mistake. Now stop, Max. Stop.
Dr. Ferris, he can't stop. Nothing will stop him. That's the way you built him. He's only a machine. He has no understanding.
No, he's not just a machine. He's pure brain. He must understand. Now, Max, listen. Your formula is wrong. You'll destroy yourself. Everything you've accomplished will be destroyed with you.
Not stop. Not stop.
Good Lord. He's found the switch. Dr. Ferris, come in here, quickly!
Oh, the idiot monster! Dr. Larkin was right. It is something immoral, an inflexible electronic brain. No emotions, no soul, no reason. It's my fault, mine.
Dr. Ferris! Look out! He's throwing the switch, Dr. Ferris!
No, Max, no!
Suspense. You've been listening to Doom Machine, starring Leon Janney as Dr. Ferris, and written especially for Suspense by Edgar Marvin. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Featured in tonight's story were Cliff Carpenter, Elaine Rost, Bernard Grant, and Eugene Francis. Listen again next week when we return with Heads You Lose, written by Robert Arthur. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. The Singing is Easy on the Richard Hayes Show, weeknights on the CBS Radio Network.